Friday, guys. Happy Friday. So, few things I picked up on this morning is I am who I am. Another thing to always remember when dealing with certain type of people. You didn't make me, so you can't break me. I'm gonna say that again. You didn't make me, so you can't break me. You know, uh, I must leave it there because that's what I'm being prepared to do this morning. So anyway, happy Friday, happy Friday. Um, I wrote some things that, or different affirmations or different things on cards, what I was compelled to do or led to do. And I'm telling you guys, that's a strong one. I am who I am, and you didn't make me, so you can't break me. Remember that when you're dealing with certain people, types of people in your life. They didn't make you, so they can't break you. And that's real talk. They didn't make you, so they can't, if a person didn't make you, they can't break you. Point blank, period. You know, because a lot of y'all, I'm telling you, y'all dealing with a lying itch. You're dealing with one, and that could be a male or a female. They don't have to just be no female, because men are that too. They can be. Okay? So, let's see what else I can do. And then I'll let that be the guide to where I go with my reading, okay? So, hopefully you guys had a good night. Just want to thank you guys for all my views. 222 on the time for all my views, all my likes, all my new subscribers. Welcome. This should be at 27 KMRJ. I appreciate all you guys. I really, really do. So let's see what else we have here. What else do we have? Wedding bells. Wedding bells. So maybe some of you guys are going to be getting married. Ooh, I hope you're not marrying the line each. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see what else we do, guys. You know, some of y'all look down. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all need to get a what? Get a grip. Please. Get a grip. Get a grip. I'm thinking this line itch that needs a grip because some of y'all are what? Motor mouths. Meaning you talk too much. You talk too much. Remember, loose lips sink ships. Loose lips sink ships. And then some of y'all are right now on y'all money flow. Alright, so that's what I got with the affirmations that I got. So, let's see. I guess I'll go straight to my. Actually, I'm being prepared. I'm going to go to my spirit, animal spirit deck, and then I'll go to my soul's journey deck as well. Those were the other two decks that I was prepared to get this morning. So let's see here. And I'm already cleansing the energy. I've already cleared it. I got my sage burning now. So just want to clear the energy. And I'm sitting here thinking. Some of y'all really on y'all money flow. Y'all trying to, make sure y'all figure it out. You know what I mean? But I feel like you around somebody who talk to you. I steadily talking, always talking, but they talking, but they don't talk about nothing. They're not talking about anything. It's just that's why I tell them to get a grip. They just talk. You ever met a person just talking? They not really talking about anything. Um, mouse spirit, mouse spirit. So some of you guys need to tend to the small things. Pay attention to small details. You know, because mice are small, so little things. Maybe you're missing little things, or you are being very tentative when it comes to little things, little details, which everybody misses. You know, details, little bitty details. It's the fine details. Make sure you're dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's. What else do we have here? Spirit, what other spirit? And some of you guys are really like, you are catching those small details. You're catching them. You're catching the small details, which is important that you do catch them. Especially when dealing with business, you're gonna make sure you're catching a little bitty detail. And then we have the badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Be fearless and bold. You need to. You need to be fearless and bold. So some of you guys are in that spirit right now. And then starfish spirit. I look down. Infinite possibilities. Open to infinite possibilities. Which, that's a beautiful thing. Because you never know what is possible. You never know. And then wombat spirit. Be at home. So some of you guys need to be at home. I kind of almost feel like that's like almost like a hermit type of mode, just to kind of get things together. You know, get things together, get things in order. That's why the small details. A small mouse spirit, it all makes sense. Mouse spirit, wombat spirit, be at home, badger spirit. Pay attention to the small details. Small details. Always pay attention to them. Pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Use your mind wisely. Don't don't waste your mind on things that are not important, because your brain only can hold so much information. And then we have the beaver spirit. Lay a solid foundation. So some of you guys are trying to lay a solid foundation on what it is. So those are the spirit, animal spirits that I'm picking up on this one. So next I'm going to pull from my soul's journeys deck. Let's see here. Man. Let's see here. And then when I did my reel yesterday, I don't know if I was picking up on it. You know, so many people just be on, uh, a whole nother one. I'm gonna just say that relationships. I am attracted to those who serve my higher good. That's the soul's journey. So if you dealing with somebody and they don't really serve your higher good, what I'm getting is you may want to release that person, because someone who is, you build a relationship, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, whether it's a relationship in regards to a partner. You want to choose somebody who gonna build you up, not tear you down. You want people that's gonna build you, make you feel better about yourself. Because a person that beats you down to make themselves feel better, that's not cool. That's not cool. It's never going to be cool. So that's what I'm saying. You deal with relationships. If you in that type of situation, release it. Deal with people who are going to build you. You understand what I'm saying? Not give you, build you. I'm gonna give you the that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna teach you how to fish so that you can forever eat. I'm going to teach you how to fish so that you can forever eat. Alright, let's see what else. What other songs can we play with that? And then we have gratitude. Gratitude. It says, I am thankful for the life and the opportunities that it presents. Be grateful, be appreciative, different things, little small things. It's not always big, grandiose things. It's small things. It's small things. Be grateful for small things in life. Be grateful. Show gratitude because that's important in your soul's journey. Be grateful. Be gratitude is everything. Nobody wants to deal with somebody who can't even be grateful for them. Be grateful. Be humble. Let's see here. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna go into material there. Alright, there it is. Then we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. There's confirmation. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You can do it. Whether somebody tell you can't, whether they try to beat you down, whether they try to belittle you, berate you, no. You can do it. You can persevere through any situation with God. You can persevere. You can persevere because trials and tribulations, they make you stronger. You know, they make you understand life better. They make you understand life better, you know. And then I look down, what do I have? Balance. I talk about balance all the time. If you are not balanced, it's you got to stay balanced. And with the soul's journey, it talks about I'm being I'm bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Nobody balance yourself. Worry about you. That's what I'm. Worry about you. Then you gotta balance yourself. You got to be balanced, but you can balance anybody else. 1313 on the time. And when I call out the number of whatever's on the timer, when I do it, it's for you to look up the angel number to see um, what the angel number is for, which what angel number is significant for that number. So let's get this over. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my tarot deck, but those are the soul journey confirmations that we have, an affirmation that we have this morning, and hopefully if it resonates, you hit that like button. I split the deck, and we get the Seven of Pentacles that come straight out. I split the deck, Seven of Pentacles, which you know, Pentacle talks about what? Earth signs. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You know, the Seven of Pentacles on that particular tarot deck to me, when I look at it talks about, okay, so when you plant a flower, when you plant a flower, what do you have to do? You have to be patient in order for that flower to bloom or that plant. Whatever you plant, you have to be patient enough to let it bloom. And so that's what he's doing. He is watching the growth. He's being patient, and he's tending to his growth. He's being patient. So some of you guys need to be patient. You have to be patient, and you have to wait for God. You know, tend to your garden and know that you will be abundant with it and it will feed you for years to come, you know. But you got to be patient and then you will be able to harvest off of your fruits of your labor. But you got to practice patience. That's what that signifies. That plant growing. He's practicing his patience. He's practicing his patience, which perseverance, patience, all together. Perseverance and patience. It's all together. And let's see here. Let's see what else we got for us. Then we got the chariot. We got the chariot in reverse. And you know when we talk about the chariot, we're talking about foundations, you know, stability, something coming in fast. You know, when you talk about the chariot. So, um, I'm just trying to figure out. And if I pause, sometimes I'm writing, guys. So, but with the chariot, um, okay, so in order to have a stable foundation, you have to have confidence. So some of you guys right now are lacking confidence um, with a specific goal or something specific that you are trying to do or manifest. You're lacking the confidence, but you have to have the confidence, and you can get the confidence with the relationships that you build with people. You can get the confidence with the balance that you have. You understand? Just when I pulled out all the little different spirit animals, you know, use your mind wisely. That's what the pig spirit told you. Then the badger, be fearless and bold. Be fearless and bold. Be in that spirit because you. That's how you gonna get it. That's how you going to get it. The mouse spirits. Pay attention to small things. Pay attention to small details, very small things. Small things. You know what I mean? And then you'll be able to get there. Then you got the beaver. Lay a solid foundation. Lay a solid foundation with that chariot in reverse, which talks about solid foundations. Right now, you lack the confidence. You can't do that. Be at home, go into hermit mode, and figure out how you need to build the relationships is what's going to help build your confidence. You understand the relationships, you know, your plan, your planning. You got to plan correctly. You can't just go out here swinging wild and think that you're going to come up with it. That's not how that goes. You have to literally write it down. Come up with a plan, something that's solid, a solid plan. Then you don't have to worry about lacking the confidence. And some of y'all being too impulsive. You can't be you can't go through life being impulsive. Not as no adult. You know, I get it when you're young and you do that. That's expected. You expect to bump your head, pop, pop, pop. That's expected. But as you start to grow older and you start to mature, you know, out in wild here, you should have been in kind of, you know, and I'm not saying as you get older you don't make mistakes, you don't get a wild, but at some point the amount of wild hairs that you got to set a solid foundation. You have to, you know, and those relationships can help you to do that. Okay, uh, you know, and I always say this, and people that really, really know me, they know I'm going to say this. I always say I was saying moving slow and steady wins the race. You know, All that old quick movement, I can't do that one. I can't do it, and that's me. That works for me. What works for me may not work for the next person, but what works for me works for me. I'm just not an impulsive person when it comes to things like that. Okay, when it comes to anything, really, I gotta think about things and you know process it in my mind in order to be able to uh, know that I just have to. I have to. Me. Not saying everybody had to be that way. I'm just saying that's how I am. So then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys, or you got delays. Um, you feel like you can't move on from difficult situations right now. Which that's one of those things where you have to just sit down, kind of go into hermit mode. That will help. You need to ask for guidance. Pray for guidance to be able to move on from a difficult situation. You know, um, you know, it's just like delays. That just means delays. Maybe some of you guys are gonna be trying to travel. You get delayed at the airport, or you get delayed. You can't get the rental, or delays are coming. Some type of delays, or you may be delayed currently. You know, currently, you're delayed. Something's gonna be delayed. Even down to the simple things of appointment, hair appointment gets delayed. You sitting there waiting. Then we have the sun for which I always like the sun for. And the reason why I like the sun for is because on this particular on this particular tarot deck, I like it because it's showing and you can't really see like a little lightning bolt where she is the sun rejuvenates you. So when we talk about the sun energy, it is an energy of uh, it's an Aquarian energy, but it's also uh, that means maybe futuristic, uh, visionary, um, intelligence. You know, to the unconscious, it's like hope. Anytime you are, uh, anytime you are some of you guys are really, really praying for something. You're gonna get it. You're really praying for it. You're gonna get it, but you're gonna have to make sure that you do the work or you've done the work to get it. You're praying for it. You're wholeheartedly praying for it. You are coming one is hope and healing. You are healing from whatever situation that you need to heal from. You are healing from that situation. So the hope that you have, you are healing from. You are healing. You understand what I'm saying? Your creativity is flowing and it's coming from God. It's coming from God. He's putting those thoughts in your head because you have prayed for it. You have prayed for it. You have prayed for it. And he's giving you exactly what you asked for. You've done the work. You've done the work. You, you've done the work. And then we have the Four Cups. The Four Cups in reverse. So some of you guys are in the Four of Cups in reverse, which we know we talk about cups. We talk about any water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpios, which with the Four Cups. Um, you're not happy with your current situation. Um, so stop focusing on the past. And you keep replaying these stories in your mind over and over and over and over and over again. Listen, that's just holding you back. Because you have to release things to be able to go forward. You know, harboring what somebody did to you, harboring your past. Now, you don't have to forget it, but just harboring on it, harboring. You can't move forward when you just harbor 26 on the time. You can't just keep harboring on what happened to you in the past. You can remember. You can remember. Nobody's telling you not to remember, but to hold it, you hold yourself back. You hold yourself back when you hold on to those past resentments. Some of y'all hold on to past. You gotta let them past resentments go, or you gonna stay stuck. I'm just telling you, you gonna stay stuck, and that's gonna be on you. Cause honey, them folks done moved on. They not even thinking about you. And I'm not trying to be like that, but I mean they're not thinking about you. They're not. Then you got the judgment and reverse. You know, the judgment and reverse. We know that energy is about you. See, repeating cycles. Just as I said, you still stuck. You're repeating cycles, and you ain't learning your lesson. You too busy judging yourself too harshly. Let whatever you did in the past, let it be the past. You've changed. If you've really wholeheartedly took the time to change who you are as a person, you leave that behind. You know, stop clinging to the past. You clinging to the past. Just keep on clinging to the past. And I said it before it even came out that you ain't gonna be able to move out. You can't. That's what the judgment reverse talks about. You're not gonna be able to move out. And you could be ignoring what you've been called to do. We all have a purpose. And you could be ignoring what you are literally being called to do. You cannot be afraid to embrace change and growth. As a person, you should want to grow. You don't want to stay stuck in the same energy your whole time, your whole life. Mm-mm. You don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? No, and then I look down because you self sabotage yourself with the devil. Some of y'all got addictions, you got issues, addictions, and you self sabotage yourself with those addictions. And you need to let those go. I made a short when I first did my channel about them addictions, and you can let them addictions go. Let them go because they not doing nothing but hold you back. You understand what I'm saying? They're holding you back. And that's Capricorn energy. Those addictions are holding you back. You know, you're fearful. Whatever you fear for, 28, 28 on the time. Whatever you are fearing, let it go. Because fear is not of God. I'm going to say it again. Fear is not of God because when you walk with God, fears do not overtake you. They do not overtake you. You are protected. Let them fears go. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Let go of the addictions. Addictions, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is. That is not, they made doctors for a reason. They made doctors for a reason. And some of y'all need to go see them. You need to go see a doctor. Go check yourself in to rehab. Go figure something out, okay? Five of Wands in reverse. Because you will stay in that energy. You will stay in the Five of Wands in reverse energy. Because you keep self-sabotaging yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta stop, guys. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? You're blowing conflicts out of proportion. You're blowing things out of proportion because you are addicted to something and it's making you blow things out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? You're arguing for nothing. What are you arguing for? No, nobody want to argue all the time. I'm telling you, that is the most irritating thing in the world when you're sitting up arguing with somebody all the time. Stick to the facts in order to avoid stick to the facts to avoid drama and conflict. You understand? You know, I mean, Lord, change this energy because I'm telling you, it's too much. People are just ridiculous. I'm sorry. You know, take your blinders out. Two swords. Take your blinders out. Take your blinders out. Two swords. That's the energy. Take it out. You know, swords. We talk about Aquarius, uh, Gemini, and Libra. Stop all the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Make the decision that you're gonna make and move on. You're protected. Self. I just said you was protected. Two of Swords came out. Self protection, choices, duality. Make a decision. Make your decision. Stand on your decision and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You refusing to see the truth. You are blocking yourself with your addictions. You self sabotaging yourself. You are blocking yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are preventing yourself from moving on because and you are trapped in limbo. And you're gonna continue to stay in that energy until you do something about it because you can't be the magician. You can manifest exactly what it is that you want, but not until you come out of that other energy. You understand? You're not gonna be able to do that, you know. And you know if you in it. You know that you're in it, and that's why I said go into the home on the spirit animal. You know what I'm saying? You need to take action. You need to take action. You need to ask for help to be able to get to them. You know, you can manifest everything that you think. You can manifest it in the physical realm. You know, because then you got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, which is another balance cord. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, stability, harmony, and balance. You gotta have that in your life in order to balance. You have to have that. You know what I'm saying? Come on up out of this deceitful ass energy. Excuse me. Come up out of it. Come out of it. Quit trying to think you're slick. Slicker than a can of oil. That's what I'm getting. So some of y'all think y'all slicker than a can of oil. You're not. You're not. You're not slicker than a can of oil. You understand what I'm saying? You're not. You're strategically trying to plan to be deceitful. Who does that? Who does that? A wicked person. A wicked person does that. So if you think that you fooling somebody, you ain't. Because whatever it is, you know, it's right up under your nose. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I keep telling you, get you some rest. Get you some rest. Get you some rest so that you can think clearly. You can't think clearly if you don't have no rest. I'm sorry. You can't. It's impossible. You can't think clearly without no rest. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't. You're contemplating. You're wondering. You're scratching your head. You got the look at them people around you talking, telling you foolishness, and you believing them. You going along with them, and it's got you in despair, honey. It's got you in despair. You just confused as you want to be. Poor thing. You just as confused as you want to be because it's the type of relationships that you are having. You know what I'm saying? You're staying in conflicts. You're staying in arguments. You understand? That's what the Five of Swords is. You in it. You in it. But believe it or not, Queen of Wands, you can get there. Your peace. You can get to your Queen of Wands energy. You understand what I'm saying? You can get to your Queen of Wands energy. You can be ambitious. You can be creative. You can do all those things that you want to do. You know, you can have emotional intelligence and passion because that's what it talks about when it talks about the Queen of Wands energy. And she's not worried, honey. Trust. Look how she's sitting there. She's cool. And that's how, and it's funny, because remember, my thumbnail came up and here she came back out. So some of you guys are in this energy and you're going to get here. Perseverance is the way that you will get here. And that's how I will end the reading. As always, I love you guys to the moon, to the stars, back down to the universe. But remember, you choose your destiny. You choose it. Hard work, pray for what you need. Come up out of that energy and you're going to be good. Guarantee. As always, it's your girl 2727 KMRJ. Peace.